Hey guys, so today we'll be producing turmeric whitening soap, and in this video we'll be making use of different type of oils from almond oil, neem oil, carrot oil and sunflower oil. So let's get into the video.
So the first thing we'll be needing is our lye solution. I'll be leaving into the description box the quantity of lye and water. So the second is neem oil. Neem oil is good for rashes, eczema, pimples. While carrot oil is good for lightening of the skin, and it's also a very good moisturizer. We have our almond oil. Almond oil is good for lightening up dark spots, hyperpigmentation and dark circles. Sunflower oil is a good moisturizer and is very soft and light on the skin. Then we'll also have palm kernel oil, which is also PKO oil. It's very good on the skin. It helps in lightening up the skin. We have glycerin. Glycerin is a very good moisturizer and it also makes the soap gentle. We also have whitening powder, which is very good in lightening up the skin. Tumeric powder, which is also good in lightening up the skin. Whitening powder is good, can be used in your black soap, you can use in your bath soap. It's a very good whitening powder for soap. I would recommend this for any soap. Then I also have anti-rashes powder, which helps in rashes and reaction. Then we also have our oil-based color in yellow, which helps lightening up the soap, which gives it a very unique color. And our equipment, we have a silicone mold, spatula for stirring. It's very comfortable while using. Then a stainless bowl, the measuring cup. So after these, we'll be pouring in our oils, we'll be blending them all together. So the first oil we're gonna pick up is our neem oil. We'll pour in all the oils into the bowl. Then after pouring in the oils, we'll add in the lye solution. So after blending up the oils together, we go in with the oil-based yellow color. When you're using oil-based yellow color, you always add it in your oil face. That is how it blends. It only blends in oil base. It only blends in oils if you're using an oil-based color. So we mix that to blend well into the oil to change the color. So after that is well blended, I'll pick up the glycerin and add it in the whitening powder to dilute the whitening powder. Oh sorry, not to dilute, to dissolve the whitening powder. Make sure it is well mixed to dissolve. So after dissolving, I pour it into the blend oils, which is a mixture of the different oils I listed in the beginning. Then stir well. I'll be dropping the grams of the powder and the oils I used into the description box. So after blending this up together, I add in turmeric powder. As you all know, turmeric powder is very good for lightening, it's very good for suntan. So after the end of the day, after the stress of the day, then you have your bath at night with the soap. By the time you wake up in the morning the next day, you wake up with a fresh looking skin, not dull skin. Then I'm adding in the anti-rashes powder. This anti-rashes powder is very effective. When I say very effective, it is very good for rashes. It is even good for eczema. Those that have eczema, you can even add this in your baby soap, for your baby soap, for rashes, for ela, and so on. It is very, very effective. So after mixing this all together, I take my stick blender. I'm using it to blend just the oils and the powders together. This makes them blend well. This makes it cooperate well together into themselves, because after mixing the powder, sometimes it is lumpy, it has lumps in it. So when you use your stick blender, it makes them blend all together. And I'm using my fragrance oil. This fragrance oil, I'm using French champagne fragrance oil. It's very nice in your soap. It comes out very good in soap. And then I stick blend it together with the oils. You can see I'm adding everything I'm adding into the oil phase. I'm adding both the powders and the oils and the glycerin into the oil phase and my color. This is soap, because sometimes the soap traces fast, so you can buy more time by doing this, by adding your powders into your soap. So I'm going with the light solution. So in this light solution, I use 300 ml of water to dissolve 125 grams of caustic soda. That is what I use to dissolve this caustic soda. So caustic soda and water together is called light solution. And as you can see, as I'm pouring in the light solution into the soap, it is mixing up, it's getting thick. That is called trace. That is when you see your soap is tracing, meaning it's ready to be poured into the mold. It's good to be poured into the mold, and it's not separating. That is what is called trace in soap making. So after making sure the soap is well traced, the oils is mixed and is thick, it's already formed into a paste kind of form, then I pour it into the mold. I pour it into the measuring cup before pouring into the mold, so it could be easy to pour directly into the mold. Make sure you mix this very well. Make sure it is well mixed, because you don't want your water to separate from your oils. So this soap is very gentle on the skin. It can be used for babies, but when you're using it for babies, please make sure you take out the whitening powder out of it, because their skin is still tender. But from the age of 15, 16, they can start using this soap. But these oils are very good. Don't worry, you can just take out the whitening powder, then add in the anti-rash powder and use it for your babies and your children, which makes it safe for them. Or you also make a research on powders that are good on baby skin. You can add in neem powder. I'm not adding neem powder here because I've already added neem oil, which also can be used to replace the neem powder. You can also make your research on the powders. Okay, you can use licorice powder. Licorice powder is very good for children. You can use chamomile powder or chamomile oil in the soap. It's also good for children's skin. So the only thing that doesn't make this soap suitable for children from the age of 1 to 12 is because of the whitening powder in it. But it's optional. You can take the whitening powder out, then go on with other recipe and use on your children. It is very safe on the skin. It's very gentle. It's very mild. It's very demure. You really enjoy this soup. I mean it. You really enjoy it, because I used to have eczema on my face. Then it makes my face rough. But after getting this recipe, I've been getting the best results. My face has been coming out flawless. When I mean flawless, I've been coming out flawless. So flawless. There's no eczema, there's no rashes, there's no reaction. And you can use any of your cream you've been using. You can use it with it doesn't sell it, and it doesn't even select a skin type. The people that have with sensitive skin, this is very safe for you. You can use it. Use this. And the name of the anti-rash powder I am using in this soap is called tricosan powder. I'll be dropping it in the description box with a bracket of anti-rash powder. That's the name of the powder, tricosan. You can also make your research. You can Google it. You'll see that it is very good for rashes and reactions. So I'm spraying it with rubbing alcohol so the surface can come out smooth after curing. So I'll be leaving this soap to cure for 24 hours. Then after 24 hours, I'll be unmolding. So this is after 24 hours. As you can see, the soap came out so pretty, and the yellow color I added to it made it brighten up. As you can see, it made the color to pop up like a cookie. But this is a soap, trust me, this is a soap. So this soap is very mindful on the skin. It's very mild, is very gentle. As you can see, the oils we use are gentle oils, they're not harsh oils. The powders are also not harsh. It's very good for your skin, and it foams well. So you can try this soap at home. You can get the oils. You can make this oils yourself. You can make the carrot oil. You can make the neem oil yourself. So thank you.